So, g'day, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this session. I've just started at 6 p.m. just gone, 6:06 p.m. here in New Zealand on the 9th of January already, 9th of January 2026, Friday, p.m. So, anyway, now what's this one? I don't actually know yet, but I think I'm going to play here and here check and then queen. So I'm going to do that, this. Okay, I'll take the rook. Not that it's the greatest. I'm just going to check the music because I think it is adjusted. No, I'll just have to check the properties. Right, we'll see what. Browse. Should I browse it? No, cancel it. I won't bother if it'll be right. So back to the drawing board. But I hope the music's working, of course. Looks like we're going to win a queen here. Check and queen. Yes, fun to know. We got this, I think. What? Did you go there? Okay. Not quite sure why. Oh, I don't know why the king didn't take the knight on e6. Don't know why. He swallowed a fly. I'm going to go check and queen takes and then lift the rook. Yes. We'll go queen check and pick up this bishop. Might as well. A piece is a piece. That's what the Grandmaster says. A piece is a piece. So at the moment we might as well take this rook with check. And then we take the queen. Then we threaten the bishop. Not the rook, because we actually take the bishop for nothing. If king e8, like taking the rook. Now what's this one? This, we can take this first. And then if it takes back, we take back. And then we've got a piece. That's pretty handy. And here we've got a check. And we've got a checkmate. Okay, so here we go, check, mate. I think we got this. Rook takes rook, queen here check, queen takes rook. Now we've got a cloaked attack on here and queen here checkmate, because this is going to be a rook still down here, you see. So what we do now is we take this. We go queen check and queen here checkmate. Now, yes, this is interesting. So if we go here, this is quite good actually, and the queen takes, saying, oh, I don't want to lose myself to queen takes queen. Then we got queen h7 checkmate. It doesn't work if we go just any check, like knight h6, because then queen h6 defends h7 square still. So in this case, if knight takes f6 after check, we play queen takes h4. If queen takes f6, then we go then we go queen h7 checkmate. If the king goes to h7, we go queen takes queen. In this case, we take the queen. Oh dear, lovely king and pawn games. I think we go here, then if here sidestep, then we go here, and we win this pawn. If this king goes here, we go here, and the king goes here. If it does, king takes f4, no good, because I'm just going to take this, and then we're going to go king here. That's sort of, anyway, I think that's what I'm talking about, but all that gobbledygook didn't actually mean anything, did it? Oh, what's this one? If it's not obvious, it must be a win of a queen. I think it's going to be this move here. There, man cup. I think we're going to play 95. I've got my third cup of coffee, yay. And I'm not going to check the actual speech much, chat, but if it happens, it happens. So here we go back here. Right, so I think I'm going to go queen knight here, and then knight takes f7 is going to be very likely. And we're going to do that. Knight f7, win exchange is an exchange, or something like that. I think we'll take this queen checkmate straight away, okay? We won't muck around with that sort of thing. Well, here we're going to take this, I think, and we're going to take a rook. Two queens. Oh dear, this looks a bit. Are we black? Yeah, and what way are we going? We're going the wrong way. So we must be able to get a checkmate or something here. Oh, okay. Got this queen check. This is quite interesting. And queen takes. Boy. That's a very unusual one, that one. After queen f5, I think the queen can go to f5 check. We can play g6. There's no queen f7 because we take the queen and then we are queen up and two pawns. That's very good for you if you can see that in your head still. Check and mate. Okay, we're getting through the sort of simple ones really, aren't we? So this one is going to be check here first, and then the king goes here. We can go, oh, I don't know, I don't really like that much. Oh, what's this? There's another rook there. I'm just going to have to drink another, as Dutch call it, a slocky of coffee. Oh, okay. Yes, okay, I'll go rook here, David. King here is forced because this bishop's not here, it's here. So this, and then we have bishop back here. c6 is checkmate. David. Mate. Mate rules the game of chess. That's what Nigel Short said. Or quotes. Or says. It's his quote. He says, at the end of the day, mate wins the game of chess. So why did the bishop take there anyway? Just seems like, whatever. What's the point? I'm just going to take this. Okay, I'll just go out of the way. There's a train coming, so get out of the way. Now, yes. If we go here, then if queen here, then we go bishop here. The skewer or the double fork sacrificial thing, we win the queen. Yes. We might even win that bishop too, or the rook. One or the other, or both, or all three things. So at the moment we first play this check, and if the king goes here, we go queen here, checkmate. If the king goes here instead, if the king goes here, we have queen h4, checkmate. Not bishop h4. I was almost going to play bishop h4, but I looked and I didn't see anything good, so I thought I'd better not. So here we got this promised move, the promised move from the promised land. And we've got queen takes f2, win of the queen, check for the bishop. Now, we can either go after this bishop, which is going to be a long and tedious task, or we can look for something better, like Jose says, queen h1 is check, and then Queen h5 is checkmate. Here it's a lift of this bishop, and that's it, I think. Here we're going to go knight check, Queen h2 checkmate. Yes. What do we do here? If we go here, I'm looking for checkmate, but this is going to be good, isn't it? So I don't know if it's going to be the move, but you know, I have been wrong before. Be careful with the mouse. Now we have the situation of what? The queen is guarding the knight. So is there a way for us to distract the queen? And there is. Now we are looking for black. The black move here is queen here, I think. Okay, and then if king here, then rook here, check, king here, queen takes rook is pretty nice and final. So first we will go queen check, then we will take the rook, then we'll go back, and the king can't go back to g1. Well, it can, but I wouldn't, because of what? Rook b1 check and queen h1 or rook h1 checkmate. Now, this one is, have we got this move here? Check, and then check, and then checkmate. Is we're going to make that a queen. We'll make that a queen, okay? We're not going to make it something else like a knight. Knight might be nice, but probably won't be a good idea. Here I'm already looking at the square here. And then where's the king go? Here. And then have we got the queen check here? I suppose we have. But we have got a rook. We are a rook down here. And after the queen check, what then? So I'm not convinced yet. I am not convinced. But it might be just queen f6 and queen f7 check. And then we've got 4 pawns and a knight and a rook and a knight and a rook for black and a queen, of course. So I'm going in for this move. Going in for this move. If king c6, then I play rook e6. No, I don't. I'm going to do this now, I think. I think I'm going to do this. Don't think I want to play anything like rook e6. I'll do that, I think. Better be safe than sorry. And here we go, check. And then do we have a checkmate? Or do we have someone else? David, I don't even know. I don't have queen takes because black will win. Black will win. So it must be this move. And the king is here. We go queen check. The king has to go here. We go queen check, do we? Not even sure. It's not going very well, is this? Oh, some sort of insect flying around. I don't know what it was. It's possibly a moth. Do we go bishop g8 check? Or no? Oh, okay, so now I'm starting to think about that h-pawn. Now, what will that h-pawn do for black player. So king. If I get to play h4, so if I go queen g8, I don't really want to move it round. But if I go queen g8, check. King h6, queen h8, check. Not queen f8, because the queen takes queen. Oh no. Back to the drawing board again. So if we go queen g7, and then he goes king g5, do we go h4, and then if it's pretty grubby anyway, because that bishop on f2 and black's pawns are quite sort of dangerous really, and like white, this must be a swindle for white. White must be going to swindle. So I got queen g8 check. Pardon me. And king h6 is forced. Queen h8. I'm sort of focused on that, aren't I? Queen h8 check. King g5 is forced. h4. Oh, king g5 is forced. And then we have queen h5 check. Mate. Okay, David took a wee while there. David, you took a wee while there, didn't you? Well, was that a swindle? Do you think that was a swindle? Would you call that a swindle? So what do we reckon? I think we can clump on here, 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 king here, queen g7, or queen g8 check, queen rook g7, queen f7 checkmate. Is that right? Anyway, I'm going to do this. I like doing this. Check. What did you do? No, I think I take that away. Do I take that? I think I do. Why not? It looks good. So I do it. Yes. Now, we have this position. We have seen this position. Have we? No, I don't know. I'm not sure. But we have so much quickly already with rook check. And then after king here, not bishop check, because, my rook. Or black's rook. And black will be very angry with me. If I just do this, what happens then? And just rook check. That's trying to make it too difficult, aren't we, David? Like queen h5, that's going to ring in my ears a wee bit, that one. Queen h5, Dave. Oh, this is been our finest moment. So what is happening here? Wow, this is a good one. So first of all, we've got f4, ef4, ef4. Okay, then it's white's move. King, pawn here, king here, king here, king takes, king here, king here, king here, king takes, king takes, king here, king moves, and pawn up, pawn up, pawn up, pawn up, pawn up, pawn up, queen, and we cover the square because that pawn's gone now. What did I do? Okay, I take the queen first, and then we play the bishop check and discovery attack on the rook. So we first take this, we do this, and we get the rook. We have the exchange up, and I hope you can win those exchanges up. I'm going to check the chat right now. Someone, he's back again. Good on you. And I love your help. It's really, really good. You've been very, very busy. It's been really busy here, and so I'm sorry I'm not checking the chat too much, but thank you so much. I'm glad you're up with it better than me, and that's good. Okay, so you may see at the bottom of the screen is my current I haven't had like long 749 runs, but my winning streak so far, puzzle streak, is at 82. And that was last year already, or it might have even been the year before. I don't know. But it's not, it's not something I don't want to get better in. Now, I wonder if I go here, and we're going to have this, aren't we, straight away. And there's all sorts of things happening here with this and this. So it might not be that, but it might be. So once the queen goes here, say the bishop goes here, have we got this move? It's a bit dodgy. Or have we got that move anyway? Or have we got rook c? Where are we going, Dave? We'll go here. And we'll go there. Whew. Now, is there some sort of thing here that you take this? Oh, I don't know if that's it. I don't think that's it. I don't think so. Okay, it's just rook c6, David, and rook c5. Right. See, the thing in chess is when you're in trouble. I know that doesn't happen very much, but when you get in trouble, guess what? The only thing about your opponent is they can only make one move at a time. Okay. So that's it. Now, this is I think it has something to do with this square here for the queen. See? That square there. And there it is in red. Oh no, and there it is in the other colour. Oh, blue. Oh, it's come up with something else, isn't it? It's probably disconnecting now. So now we've got this queen here too, and I don't know, I don't see any, here, and then we go queen takes e5, okay? So we're hitting the bishop at the same time. So if queen f3, then queen e5. Now, is check, so we have to find the best move for white. And so what do we do? How do we find the best move for white here? Well, first of all, we do not want to hang around here, because we're going to get checks a little bit. But if we go up here, I think that will be a good idea to go hide out here somewhere. We get up to here, like in 5 moves. All we have to do in endgames is scheme. See, once the queen checks us, we move our king here to d5, yeah? And then from here, and then we're protecting the queen here, and we're also threatening to, push this pawn, but not straight away, but soon. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I don't really mind. Now, do I just go king c6? I think so. It's not been easy. It has not been easy today. I think it has not been very easy. I don't know. I think I play this move and this move. Maybe, but who knows? Because sometimes it's a waiting move. Sometimes we have waiting moves in this. The coffee is going down well. The coffee is going down well. Ring for wine. We'll have some wine as well, some vino. Rook d2. Now the thing is that we're locked up, sort of. There's no decisive moves. There's no breakthroughs with f5, but maybe h4, but not really. I don't think it's very fast. Whereas I think this is good, because now the rook wants to defend the back rank, and or so does the queen, and defend this at the same time. So I think we're going to do this. Oh, what did you do that for? Have we got a check and a mate or something? Have we got something here to do? We're h4 first, and that forces this or this. If this, then g5 check wins the queen. The queen. And so far the queen is pinned, isn't it? It can't move anyway. So h4, and we've got this move is forced. Okay, and then we've got queen check. See that? And then, if the king moves here now, we go g5 check. If the queen moves here to block e8 check from the king on g8, g6, we play h5. Okay, and you might say, well, then you can go king f6 and we're still defending the queen, who cares? Yes, but then we got g5 check. As promised, I was holding my breath the whole time just in case I was wrong. It was not wrong. It was right. Right. Yes, Sesame Street. How to get to Sesame Street. So I've been looking at all these sorts of things and these sorts of things and everything like that, and I've just seen this move. So I'm going to play it straight away. I'm a blitz player, I'm not a slow player. So I'm not going to muck around too much, usually. And it always gets me in trouble. Now at the moment we've got a rook c8 check and a queen c8 if the rook obliges. Then we have a queen back here or bishop back here. Nothing else. Then we have a bishop check if we like, and we've even got a bishop check here too, haven't we? And the king can't go anywhere like this because the queen's on there. It's even on there and there, even though we don't want to go there. We just want to go forward. That's what the Grandmaster says. Just keep going forward. Stopped. It stopped. Why did it stop? Now this is, got to be careful, because when I get a little bit keen, I sort of get a little bit too keen, and then I get checkmated. So if I go for us once A1 queen, yay, a queen, then we get checkmated on H8 with rook H8 checkmate, and then I feel like giving chess up. So while I'm thinking just to check, because I'm going to probably play king F8 with contact of the rook, and thereby we're actually controlling the G7 square if the rook doubles up on the 7th rank. If the H6 rook moves in to H7 from H6, a bit of a move, took a wee while. Then we've got queen check. I mean, we've got queen, and from there on, and we're going to... So anyway, here we go. Without further ado. And now we're going to go queen here, because we can allow this to happen. We can take this. See, we can quite happily take this and take that, and it's pretty silly, isn't it, really? Even if c6, we just go bc6, or we go rook b5, and if the pawn moves to c7, we go rook c5. If the pawn takes on b7, we go rook b7, and we can maneuver the knight to a3 if we like, or even a1. I think it can go there. I'm not sure. Not too sure now. We go here, and this is forced, I think. And then we have rook f7, do we? And then we have rook back, maybe. Check. How boring. We have to respect black's position. So we better take the arrows off, because otherwise black might complain. So we're going to do this. Not entirely clear about this one. I'm not very clear about it. Could be rook f6 later on, check. Try to find some trick there with the rook going to... I wonder how that went down for the disconnection. How many frames does it say? I lost no frames. Don't know what happened there. It just went off. So I might do that too. I might go off still too. I might. So I'm looking at this one way and one way only. Why is this bothering me? Rook G5. What about Rook G5? Knight G. Oh, I don't think that's any good. I'm discounting it straight away. No idea. Not enjoying this one. We go Knight G5, Rook G5, Rook F7 check. What does that mean? What does it mean? Knight G5. Sorry, I'm just gonna. It's warm here in New Zealand at the moment. It's quite warm, and so I'm now analysing the trade-off. These glasses just annoy me too. They're just reading glasses. They're just rubbish, but they annoy me because they just, and the headphones. I've got the headphones on. So what other excuses can I make up? So hi to everyone, of course. I'm not checking the chat too much. A lot of people are helping me. That's good. I don't mind. But I think it's best I do these on my own with you if you want to watch, and I hope you enjoy. Hope you work them all out. Hope you've worked this one out, because I obviously haven't, have I? It'd be funny if it's something like Knight G5 and Queen H6 and Rook H6. I mean Rook H3 and Rook F6 and Rook there, or something like that. And I'm thinking it might possibly be something like that. But it might not be. It'll be something simple. F7, I don't know. Am I tired? Yeah, I've been up since 5. So I've been up nearly 14 hours. Yes. And I never use an engine. I don't even use a chess book to look at the next move when I'm playing in tournaments and that sort of thing. It's just it's not in my interest to do that. Rook check. G5, rook G5, Queen F7, and King G8. Knight G5, rook G5, rook G5, rook G5, rook F7. It's no good because that can't go Queen F7. Knight G5, rook G5, Queen. Okay, of course, Queen F7. There might be some sort of trick to just take that H6 pawn and play rook F6 or something, check. So once I play Queen F7, Knight G5, rook G5. Sorry about this. This is really can be quite difficult. These sorts of things. If I'm playing, I'll probably see it a lot quicker. If I see it at all. I'm not saying I see it. I'm saying if I see it at all. It's a wee bit knobbly. I'm thinking it's something different. Oh, I think it might be even a queen sack. Knight G5, rook G5, rook F7. Oh dear. What do I do? Give up. Once I take with that, I've got heavy items all on there, haven't I? And once that rook F7, once that happens, then that rook on so tired. Right. So as soon as someone sees this, they'll say, oh, it's easy, why can't you see it? So that's what will happen. What can happen? I better not self-talk about it because it's not very good. Knight g5, rook f7. Knight g5 and rook f7 check. And then what happens? Then I can go... I'm going to do it anyway. Now, I'm going to go rook f7, I think. Where we were, I'm sure people saw that. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they thought that was easy and so high to Ahmed and to Sarov. I think I've got those names right. Roughly, probably not. Right, number 46 now for my next track. There. So you thought you had a long one there, don't you? But this is going to be even longer. Oh, I suppose it might be there. Might not be, but it might be. It's actually approaching my favourite endgame, or one of them, is these things. Now, at the moment, we could try to get checkmate with rook h6 with bishop g7 first, because I saw that at the moment the rook on f5, this rook here of course, is preventing rook 1 to g5 checkmate. So now I'm looking at this one, I'm considering this one quite strongly. It might not be the one, but I think I'm going to play it. So we now enter into two rooks versus the rook and bishop endgame, and like the f4, e3, g3, b2, is it? a3 pawns are looking quite healthy. Oh, this is nice. How do we get in here? Do we get in or what? At the moment our queen is attacked. Okay, David? So before you go thinking, oh, I'll just do this, just think again. This is quite nice because we can almost go queen takes e2 check. So you're going to be very careful about touching pieces on here. Okay, very simple. Duh. Now, if we take the bishop, okay, then it's queen takes checkmate. If we move the king and we still attack this twice, it reminds me of what you do against the scholar's checkmate. So we're going to win this piece. Now, we're looking for black. Why does it have to be so hard? Do we divert this first? Yes, because if we play this, then this can capture, you see. And then if we go b2, then this can go check and knight here, and that's a draw. So if I divert the knight away in this direction, and then push the f2 pawn, the knight is here, and it's sort of like the king goes here, and it's all over. Okay, now we've got, oh, that's going to scare me. White, my opponent, or our opponent here, is a grandmaster. Oh no. But the international master that we are is black. And guess what? The 4 points rating down from the grandmaster on 2588, and the international master is 2584. So it's not bad. So obviously black's going to win this, so they're going to get some points for beating the grandmaster. We all like beating grandmasters, don't we? Now the first thing is always going to be, jack, off, king takes, and then are we going to go here? Or are we going to go here? That's the question. So we're going to rook takes, pawn takes, king takes. We're going to do this. King takes. We're here. We're here with the king. I don't feel inclined to go. Go there. You can go here. Go here. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. I think it's rook takes, pawn takes, king takes, king here, and then king here. I think. Well, what would be the advantage of that? Oh, we're just going to go right in there. This is the ones I don't like. I mean, I've been training someone in the king and pawn endgames, but these are the ones I don't like. I'm going to take this first. I'm going king c5. I'm going king c d5. Go here, here. I will go, hold on, I will get king here. Sorry, let me tell you to hold on. King here, king here, king here. It's going to be dodgy, isn't it? I'm going to go here, I might be out. Oh, I don't want to do that. Just going to go outside the door. Oh dear, it's all hinging on this move. Sure. Done it again. Oh, well, that's it. I'm out of here. I was going to go King D4. I don't know. Yeah, I can see why it's better. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it, chess? Which website? Okay, I'm out of here. I think that's long enough for me, and I'm a bit hot, and but not in the chess. So yeah, that's disappointing because I thought it was King D5. Well, I'll just go King D4 and just keep the king out for the meantime, and then go clutch the pawn. Clutch cargo. He might go. You can have the king in front of the pawn, David. Come on, basic, elementary stuff. Do a little bit more. Should I do a little bit more? What do I get up to? I got up to 49 again. Failed on number 50 again. So I'm 32, 33 away from my home run. So what's happening with the timer? Oh, is it music? Oh, yeah. Looking at that, thinking that's the... So it's been an hour. I think that might be long enough. Okay, thank you. All the best with your chess, no matter where it's at. Primarily, try to enjoy the game of chess. Puzzle streaks are very good for your chess because they can annoy one if, when I get them wrong, they annoy me, and they might even annoy you if you get them wrong. And so, primarily try to enjoy the game of chess, and puzzle streaks are really good for your chess as far as I'm concerned now. And with that, I'm going to get moving. And what next? On the Muppet Show, I'm going to go King D3. Why do they have to give me such a sort of like precarious one? You know, it's not exactly King B3. I can see that there's going to be trouble with this king coming here. You can't see me at the moment. I'm saying if the king went here, then this is going to be a problem for... If I spent this time looking... I think it's something like that. That's probably here now. Oh dear. That doesn't work when I'm tired as well. Even though it's only 7 o'clock, I know, but I'm still tired. So remember the 7 respects is 1, respect your opponent. 2, respect your opponent's pawns and pieces. 3, respect your great chess prowess. 4, respect your awesome pieces and pawns, the salubriously wonderful pawns. 5, respect the game of chess. 6, respect the chess clock, a very important thing. And also respect number 7, your move. Don't make a move, make the move. And I'll see you later on the Muppet Show. David Wegener, over and out.